How ancient are the Egyptian pyramids? If Qin Shi Huang were to look back at them, he would marvel at their 2,000-year history, just as we marvel at his own mausoleum today. Around 2560 BC, when the final capstone was set in place, the Great Pyramid of Giza became the tallest man-made structure on Earth, a record it held for about 3,800 years. Built in an age without iron or wheels, the pyramids opened a new chapter in the story of human civilization, with a thunderous prologue carved in stone.
很多人想到埃及就想到金字塔。
If you believe the pyramids were simply tombs for the pharaohs, our Egyptian guide Abbas would disagree.
金字塔不是一个人的坟墓。
Indeed, the pyramids hold powerful symbolic meaning. They embody the Egyptians' worship of the sun god Ra and their obsession with eternal life. Watching the sun rise and fall each day, looping endlessly on the horizon, the Egyptians believed that death was only a passage to eternity. Khufu named his pyramid the Horizon of Khufu. The horizon itself symbolized death and rebirth. The soaring pyramid's form was like solidified rays of sunlight. Its ascending tiers, a staircase for the pharaoh's soul to climb toward the sun god. That's how Egyptians turned their faith into an eternal geometry. The weathered, ochre-colored steps we see today were not the pyramid's original look. In its earliest days, the pyramid was sheathed in smooth white limestone, its capstone covered in gold leaf. Just imagine, at each dawn, a gleaming white colossus catching the sun's first rays, then casting them back across the endless desert. What a divine spectacle that must have been.
你站在这个脚下，才能感觉到这个文明的伟大。
我每次到这里的时候，我什么都不做，我就把我的两个手这样打开。当你把你的手跟这么硬的石头连在一起的时候，你会发现，创造这个金字塔的手真的是很了不起。
The Great Pyramid of Giza was built with over 2.3 million blocks of stone, each averaging about 2.5 tons. It's estimated the project took 20 years, which means 340 stones were moved and set each day, one every 2 minutes. However, these blocks were not all hauled by sheer human strength. Builders took advantage of the Nile's summer floods, cutting canals to ferry stones from Aswan and Tura, combining water and land transport to reach the site. Even more astonishing than its scale was its precision. From base to apex, the Great Pyramid of Giza forms a geometrical perfection. Its base, length, height, and angles were finely calculated. The internal structure was remarkably complex, with precise corridors and passageways, and burial chambers for the king and queen, all completed as the pyramid rose up tier by tier.
古埃及的几何学特别发达，它有一套营造法是精心计算出来的，而古代的这种营造法式又没有文本留下来，因为埃及文明的衰落就失传了。
Without compasses, builders relied on astronomy for alignment. Egypt's clear, rainless skies offered perfect conditions to study the stars, and thus, people discovered the marvelous connection between the pyramids and astronomy.
三个金字塔它不是成一条直线，而是略有点错位，就对应着猎户座腰带上的3颗星。当时的人是有相当发达的几何学，相当发达的天文学。
They even had an advanced organizational management system. If you think the pyramids were built by slaves under the whip, think again. Archaeologists found that the pyramid construction team was, in fact, organized much like a modern construction company.
在信仰基础上支援，因为他能拿到工资。
Workers had clear divisions of labor: stone cutters, sculptors, carpenters, doctors, sailors, and so on. They lived with their families in villages built near the site.
他们是这样轮休制，一个村一个村休，待遇非常高，都是以物易物，就是每天发的牛肉啊、粮食还有啤酒。
Their healthcare was advanced too. Injuries were treated with skill. Modern X-rays of the workers who built the pyramids show bones that healed thanks to splints. Egypt's 3 greatest pyramids all came from the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom. That was no accident. The Old Kingdom saw Egypt unified under centralized power for the first time in history. Political stability fueled economic growth, providing the material foundation for pyramid construction. As you probably already know, over 2,300 years later in the East, another powerful empire arose. Qin Shi Huang unified the 6 states, creating the Great Wall and the Terracotta Warriors, both timeless marvels of human civilization.
所以奇迹不分古代和现代。有一个城市在中国叫深圳，名字叫奇迹之城。中国30多年之前，跟现在这么大的变化，你觉得这个不是奇迹吗？
现在的埃及人也正在创造属于新埃及人的奇迹，因为你们正在建设你们的新首都嘛。
对，所以我觉得金字塔的最大的意义，它是在鼓励我们去创造我们自己的奇迹，把我们丢掉的那份的信心拿回来。
The pharaoh's glory might have faded, but Egyptians are still working this soil, where a new administrative capital is rising. On 700 square kilometers of land, a home for 6.5 million people is taking shape. Ancient Egypt endured dynastic upheavals, foreign invasions, and the cycles of brilliance and decline. By 30 BC, it fell under Roman rule. Nearly 3,000 years of civilization came to a close. But did civilization truly disappear? In the desert, the pyramids still stand. Each stone is etched with human wisdom that transcends time, and a yearning for immortality. 4,000 years later, on the banks of the Huangpu River, on top of the pyramid crosses time and space to meet audiences in China. The exhibition of ancient Egyptian civilization has ignited a cultural fervor in China.
我们过去的埃及展都是罐头展，都是西方人做好了到我们这儿来商业展。但这次呢，就上海博物馆最大的一个突破就是坚持独立策展，整个的设计当中就完全是中国人的视角，然后跟埃及同事的合作。如果没有中埃联合考古，那些新出土的文物是不可能来到中国的。我们是作为埃及考古队的合作方才拿到这个特权。这些文物呢，不光是其他国家的人没见过，埃及人自己也没见过，还没有展示就直接到了中国。
As modern Chinese marvel at the glory of ancient Egypt, 2 great civilizations resonate once again, meeting, colliding, and echoing with the most profound kinship. In the next episode, our journey continues south along the Nile, to Luxor, where temple halls bear witness to the splendor of ancient Egypt.